let's talk to him again. Oh, he's a lovable street starfish now. He's not an urchin. He's a starfish. Here we go.
You don't act like a simple street urchin.
Starfish.
More like a shark, I think.
I've done my apprenticeship, sir. I've got me chit. Look, I challenge you to find a single bit of clean skin on me.
So why aren't you more cheerful then? Shouldn't you be out scrumping apples or stealing sticks from blind old men?
Well, normally I would, sir. It's just that I'm a little bit off my feed.
Well, it's not good enough. You may go. Just make sure you stay filthy, and I want you to be irrepressible by lunchtime. Look, shouldn't you be in school or something?
Nah, if you do that, you get your head stuffed with facts. One kid's head exploded doing that.
Oh, rubbish.
It's true.
Really?
Well, no, but there's no point being a lovable stereotype without the appropriate superstitions, now is there?
Is it a good life being a street urchin?
Starfish, sir?
Right. What's it like being a street starfish?
Well, it has its moments, sir.
Such as?
Ah, well, none really. I only do it because the Chimney Sweep Guild's closed its doors. I mean, it's not even as if I have a real social role. All I do is stand round providing background colour, getting me cheeks pinched, and gathering all sorts of clandestine information. The sort that wandering adventurers eventually find useful. Not much of a life at all, really.
Don't stand there. Go and get downwind of me. Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
Let's move over a bit. We have notice board.
Alchemists Anonymous. Get rid of that banging habit.
Don't want to know. Amazon warrior.
Ah, now this clearly is a Hublander Amazon warrior. This is easily told by her costume, the set of her sword, the characteristic goblin leather accoutrements, the firm musculature, powerful, unbridled, straining against the taut fabric, mere textile scarcely able to contain the ripe, majestic swelling of her...
What are you staring at? What?
Well, that escalated quickly.
Greetings, O noble warrioress.
Greetings, O pointy-hatted elf.
Eh?
It is I, Red Soulcome, chosen avatar of the goddess Mothra. I've come to Ankh-Morpork seeking adventure. I've sworn myself to the quest and may give myself in marriage only to the man who can equal me in combat.
What? Are you in much demand?
Well, yes, apparently. Under the terms of the Geese, I'm supposed to suffer no insult from any man, which unfortunately includes wolf whistles, lingering looks, and even passing thoughts of attraction, which would be all right, but they insist that I wear this get-up. Standard heroine issue. By the way, geese is an archaic word, meaning something like obligations. I really don't want to hear any more jokes about birds.
Inconvenient.
It's ever so cold.
So, do many people actually just want to try and marry you?
Oh yes, happens all the time. Well, I suppose I encourage it, really. I mean, it's been 10 years, and a girl has to settle down someday. They've been lining up in the taverns ever since I got here. I've been killing people non-stop since 10:30.
Ah, so, just
Hard
help me a
life.
bit with this one. In order to get engaged to you, they have to
Match swords with me, yes.
to the death.
Yes.
Sounds dangerous.
Actually, it's more boring than dangerous. Well, at least from my point of view. Other girls get to debauch with barbarians, and all I get is two-way conversations with the gods.
Really?
Well, it's not as if Mothra, goddess of Stepland, storms and destroyer of cardboard cities, really has anything much to say. I mean, there's the occasional quest aspect of things, but more often than not it just means chopping up some mothballs or getting her a nice rug for tea. I suppose there is a lot of posing, and the chainmail bikinis are nice, but it doesn't fill up a Saturday night, if you know what I mean. You, do know what I mean, don't you?
Sure, I know what you mean.
Mothra even gave me this magic sword, said it was to keep me safe. Bitch, every time I meet some halfway likable man, I have to kill him.
Well, can't you stop it?
Well, no, it's a magical curse, you see. For instance, if I even suspected that you found me attractive, I'd be forced to do something really totally unpleasant.
Oh dear.
Probably involving spleens.
Oh dear.
Spleens?
It's an organ. Not sure what it does apart from ooze green.
Yeah, ooh, yeah, well, I quite understand. Good thing I don't fancy you then, eh?
I'm ever so pleased. Of course, I feel a lot more comfortable with you in a dress.
Well, that got awkward very quickly.
So you're a hublander?
That's right. The Icelands, snowfields, that kind of thing. Proud land for a proud people. Forge of destiny and so forth.
And, well, is that a hubland costume you're wearing?
Yes. Why?
Well, it just doesn't seem climatically appropriate. How does it stay up?
Pressure.
Pressure?
Everyone's eyes are always running all over it.
Bidum-tsh.
So where are you from?
The Hublands.
Hublands?
At the middle of the disc. It's
Should
where
know
all the
that.
barbarians live, but you don't see many of them about. They're all too shy.
Shy? Shy hordes?
Well, they get bad press, you see.
Well, only because they crush civilizations, burn cities, and have a thing for the lamentations of women.
They're just enthusiastic. Boyish high spirits.
Oh, I see. All that nailing people to doors and setting fire to them is just a way of letting off steam, yes?
Yes, they don't mean anything by it. It's just their way of saying hi. Are you looking at me lustfully?
Me? Madam, after a day like this? Not a chance.
Oh, well, that's all right. It's just that if you were looking at me in a lustful manner, as it were, then under Article 5 of the Warrior Maiden of Mothra's Code, I'd have to chop you up into little bits.
Good thing I'm not gawping at you then.
I say, so you mean you really don't find me attractive at all?
What? Attractive? Nah, I don't care a monkey's.
Hey! Bam.
Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
Donkey cart again. We
Well.
should stop saying that.
Goodbye.
Now let's press on. We've got some stocks.
Good to see that the really useful social traditions forever remain in force. That doesn't work.
Got a little sign.
What's this thing? Soliciting without a license? That doesn't work.
Tax
If you must
collector.
have a tax collector, why not keep him where you can always find him?
It's a frame-up.
Pardon?
They can't do this to me. I'm the tax collector.
That explains it then.
This isn't funny. I can't believe this.
Maybe you should take stock of your situation.
Oh dear.
Now listen.
Too bad. Now your reputation's gone to rack and ruin.
Oh
Still,
no.
I suppose it's torture a lesson. Torture, get it? Not a good pun.
Get him off.
What is?
Everyone's a comedian. Except you, mister.
Burn.
You're the tax collector, aren't you? What are you doing in there?
Begging without a permit. I asked some old codger for money and he blew the whistle on me. Next thing you know, they got me in here. This is harassment in the course of duty, I'll tell you. Let me out of here! They can't do this to me. I'm the tax collector.
Ah, has someone collared your market?
Watch it.
Must be what they call a tax squeeze, innit?
Oh dear.
And do I think I'm up?
Very funny. I'll remember you, pencilhead. I've a perfect thingy. Begins with M. You know, I never forget.
Forget what?
Faces. My business relies on my memory for faces.
They must be your stock in trade.
Oh dear. Oh, we've got a rotten tomato here, haven't we? Whee! Splat. Yay. Let's do that again. Don't remember this bit. Really don't remember that bit. There's a little worm crawling around. What do I do with this thing? What do you do with the worm? Looks a very unhappy worm. Do I use him for fishing?
Actually, it's more like a grub than a worm.
Dunno. I imagine it'll become clear at some point. I think I'm done here for now. Where to? Let's go to the palace. Oh, here we go. What's this?
So, anyway, how's the wife?
Oh, not so bad.
How's yours?
Oh, doing well, doing well. We thought we might invite you two around for dinner tomorrow night. I've made a chocolate cake, strawberry pudding, and duck's foot casserole with leaf mould.
Leaf mould?
Oh, sorry.
Hey, look
Did I
at
say
the chappie
leaf mould?
trying to climb out.
I meant caramel. Anyway, there'll be
Come on, you
lashings
can do
of
it.
everything. You know the one.
Oh, he's gone.
She likes to cook.
Yeah, but is this a good idea? I thought she was watching her weight.
Why should she watch her weight?
Dear.
Well, you know, after last time, when she accidentally ate that camel.
Oh, she's not overweight. She's just, she's just cuddly.
Yeah, cuddly. Very, very cuddly. With humps.
So, how's your wife then? Did she get that thing off her face?
Thing? What thing?
The hairy thing.
That's a beauty spot, that is.
Oh, I see. Bit long for a beauty spot, isn't it, though? I mean, in area.
Look, moustaches are supposed to be a sign of sensuality.
What, on women?
Listen, are you calling my wife ugly?
No.
Oh dear.
Good. I'd have been ever so cross if you did.
Can't interact with him. Nope, can't get in. They're blocking the way.
Clear off!
Apparently so.
Oh, good. A palace goon. Bad luck comes in pairs, I suppose.
Let's try talking to one of them.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
Not what I meant, but okay.
Look.
There we go.
Could you just let me in, please?
Clear off.
Okay.
Now, that's what I call a guarded conversation.
I don't think you should pay him any attention. That's love, that is. Putting up with an old bag of a wife.
What?
Well, your
dear.
friend here was saying how massively unattractive your wife actually is.
No, just mostly unattractive. I'm sure she actually got in a beauty. Help!
Ooh.
Oh, good. A palace goon.
Can we get in now? Now, if I remember rightly, there's some things around here I can use. There's a massive queue of people. Is that the...
Actually, if you're going to spend all day in a chair, I think you'd be better off opting for something with more lower back support.
That's interesting, but in the books, the patrician, who I assume to be veterinary in this case, didn't sit on the throne, he sat on a chair in front of the throne. I think the throne was reserved for the rightful King of Ankh-Morpork, so he wouldn't sit in it. Wonder why it's interesting. Let's start from the back of the queue then.
Stout fella. Greetings, lowly and scabby peasant.
Hail, old pointy-hatted one, and less of the scabby, thank you.
What's happening?
We seek an audience with the patrician, the mighty ruler of Ankh-Morpork. It's about this dragon, you see. He's making the cows dry up and all the curtains fade.
What, really?
Well, that's what our Agnes says. Anyway, who wants to have their family char-boiled by a dragon? Soot's hell to shift.
Yes.
Well, anyway, that's what old Uncle Agnes says. You can't go
Uncle
further
Agnes.
than that.
Uncle Agnes?
Yeah, Uncle.
So you describe him as a bit of a man then?
Hadn't really thought about it, to tell the truth. Now you come to mention it, I suppose we should have asked. We just married him off to one of those guards outside the gates.
Well, that explains
Ooh.
something.
Greetings! What's that? What? Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Well, that explains something.
Yeah, can't get any more out of him. It's a witch.
It's Nanny Og.
Nanny Og!
Hello, dear. Tired? Ooh, I give a pretty good foot massage.
Now let's remain very, very calm about this, shall we?
A quiet dinner, a relaxing evening watching the potions
Oh
brew.
dear.
I'm very
This
good at
is-
toes, you know. How's about just a
getting-
little sing-song? Don't
getting
suppose you know a
awkward.
wizard's staff has a knob on the end, do you?
Mine hasn't, I can assure you. But I'll just rush off and check, just in case.
What's she holding?
What's
Custard
this thing?
book.
Definitive Tome of Custard Compoundment?
That's my special custard-making recipe book, that is, dear. You see, it contains special ingredients that'll make it into a very potent love potion. Just one little sip, and you'll fall in love with the first person that you see. I've got some brewing back home now. It'll work wonders on you.
Yikes! I certainly won't be having any in the company I've been keeping lately. A
Thief.
Here? Wait a minute, you're a thief. What are you doing here?
Well, it's about my quota, see?
Quota?
The amount I'm allowed to steal. It's not
Thieves
enough.
Guild.
The dragon's been destroying housing, so rent just went through the roof. I mean, a 20% increase in theft quotas for the duration of the emergency seems a reasonable thing to ask, doesn't it?
Depends if you're in the 20%.
One of the remarkable innovations introduced by the patrician was to make the Thieves Guild responsible for theft, with annual budgets, forward planning, and above all, rigid job protection. Thus, in return for an average level of crime per annum, the thieves themselves saw to it that unauthorized crime was met with the full force of injustice, which was generally a stick with nails in it.
I like the Thieves Guild. Incidentally, I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but I think that guy who shows up to explain things, I think that's Two Flower. He's certainly got the glasses and the camera to show for it. He's not named as such, but I'm sure it's Two Flower. Let's have a look. Patrician.
Oh, well, he's a busy man. Maybe this isn't the best time to bother him.
The
Here he is
patrician
again.
can be sort of thought of as the semi-benevolent dictator of Ankh-Morpork, administering not so much a reign of terror, but more an occasional light shower.
Wonder if it is veterinary.
So, I hope you've come here on pleasant business.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Non-disruptive business. Reliable, solid business. Rather than mere disruptive rumor-mongering. Would I be right?
This should be good.
Rumour mongering, solid business, maybe.
Well, are you? Or aren't you? Make up your mind.
So, you wouldn't consider anything dragony at all to be
Valid.
valid conversation?
In a nutshell, I think.
Yes, I see your point. If, however, just for argument's sake...
Argument?
Well, I say argument, more a suppositionary discussion, really, but if something, say, vaguely reptilian were actually to creep into the conversation...
Yes?
And the weather being seasonal, a flame or even fire-breathing theme were to, as it were, intrude across into the subject...
Huh. Yes. Yes, I see your point.
Well, you see where that begins to lead us, then.
Quite. Yes, quite right. Well, I think this sort of information deserves a very thorough treatment.
Ah, exactly so.
Perhaps the dungeon's information retrieval technicians might be willing to offer their services in such a case.
Oh dear.
Refresh your memory of details, that sort of thing.
Ah,
Oh dear.
information retrieval technicians.
Yes, they're the ones.
The ones with racks and windlasses and that long sort of bent thing that they poke.
Ah, now you're with me. Or supposition, of course.
Yes, as you say.
In any case, was there anything you wished to broach with me at all? Taxes, law reforms, dragons?
Dragon? Goodness, no. What dragon?
Exactly. We'll let it rest there then, shall we? Don't let me detain you.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, no need to stretch the point.
That's the line, it is veterinary. Don't let me detain you. It's him.
Have you any idea how difficult it is to get through to see you?
Not really. Funnily enough, I've never had cause to do it, you see.
Well, I think it's appalling. Whatever happened to open government?
Well, since you put it like that, the last ruler who tried it ended up extremely open.
I still find it odd that a genuine wizard can hardly get in to see you. I mean, what if there's signs or portents or something? You're blocking traditional seers' routes of egress.
Well, I always look on inaccessibility as being a measure of the man. Supply and demand, that sort of thing. Still, now you're here.
At last.
Quite. Well, now you're here, we should extend you some hospitality. A little refreshment, maybe even a quick whiz around the palace. A walk along the highly dangerous battlement. Or a brief tour of the dungeons, perhaps.
Ah, no, you're a busy man.
Exactly.
Don't let me detain you.
Serious business? Well, yes.
Really?
Ah, well, It's all pretty grim stuff, actually. You see, I've come to get some action happening about this dragon business.
What?
Well, that is,
Now listen to me. There are no such things as dragons. They are a physical impossibility. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I've had enough. The next person who mentions dragons in my presence will be off for a trip to the information-gathering technicians. Extremely quickly.
Well, I just thought...
Yeah?
Oh, right you are then.
Look, I'll just go and stand over here then, all right?
Don't let me detain you.